Morning. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, morning.
Yeah, morning. So then let me to start our webinar today. And good morning to everyone.
Morning.
Morning. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for your time to join our last webinar for the year 2021 today. So my name is Winnie. I'm the inside sales, and we have our marketing team. We have Fifi, Natasha, and our sales team. We got Danina and Fatin. So for your information, so our training has been recorded and we will share our video by email after the training. And for our today topic is the IP com. There is a model is for the EW trial. There is a cable-free Wi-Fi system. And for today, we will be trying to update you about the new features and we will show the slide later lah. Well, let me try to invite our presenter, Mr. YY. YY, are you there?
Hi, morning.
Morning, YY. Okay, let me to introduce our presenter. He is Mr. YY Tan, and he got the more than 5-year experience for this industry. And then I think is quite expert about the IP com. And don't waste the time. Let me to pass the section to our presenter. YY.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Winnie, I am Opticom, sure lah, I know.
Of course.
Don't gempak people.
Yeah, so it's your show time.
Okay, hi, morning. How's everybody? Semua okay? Semua Christmas sudah?
Yeah, it's New Year mood.
Oh, New Year mood, sudah mau cuti panjang? Everybody semua still got the mood to want to study new things?
Of course.
Semua okay can hear
Yeah.
very loud and clear.
Yes, clear. Yeah.
Why today everybody like no response one, so quiet ni kan, mau tidur aja. Jangan kata banjir ke, or the weather so good today.
Weather is very good.
Okay.
Mood also good.
Today basically we take it relax lah. You got any questions straight away, you just raise up. Yes, we will try to answer this one as much as possible. Everything if you got anything, basically ask lah. Just tell us, then we will try to get to solution. Maybe see can fit whatever you need lah. So actually today we will be talking about this the tri-band Wi-Fi system. So basically this so-called cable free is, in our terms, actually in the general terms, is mesh Wi-Fi lah. So tri-band is basically the system is you got 3 band lah. Basically dual band is 2.4 plus 5 lah. Then the tri-band third one is the additional second 5 gigahertz lah. So this one is for them to communicate with themselves lah. So the main point for this product, actually, when we design this thing, so we want to deploy as fast as possible. So basically, you have the mesh AP system, you can deploy fast, and cable free is you don't use the network cable. All you need is actually the power to power up the device. Then you basically can set it up and running within minutes lah. Okay. So firstly, we try to introduce first this the product itself lah. So this actually we will design it like a normal AP. So basically there's no antenna protruding out. So it's a square box. So you can mount on ceiling so it won't look so obnoxious lah. So basically the spec basically 11 AC, Wi-Fi AC, Wi-Fi 5, 2000 up to 2600 megabits. So have the third tri-band, the third band actually is own independent wireless backhaul lah. They come with 2 gigabit ports. One is for the WAN port, another is for the LAN. So the WAN port itself even can convert to a normal LAN port lah, once it runs on AP lah. Then The fourth thing actually, this is what IMS app or the web basically is the cloud controlling. So basically, these are all the new devices are all the modern people got request a lot. They want on cloud, they cloud manage. So when you cloud manage, how you want to see your cloud devices? So you can I use the web. First thing is the web. Second is you can use the mobile phone apps lah. So we do have all the one apps inside. Basically all in one. You can manage all your IPCOM devices inside the apps lah. So what is IMS? Actually, is IPCOM management system lah. It's the IPCOM's cloud. Then the fifthly, you see on the fifth bracket there on this 3 o'clock, you can power up by this basically the power adapter because this is a mesh man. You need the easy to power up without the network cable, so you have a DC power lah. We will provide included inside the box. Then you have this PoE, and this PoE usually runs on the passive one lah. You need this one. It cannot power up by the network switch. You need to use the included adapter to run this to power up this thing. Max user 100 for the mesh system. And if you have more than 100, we will have another solution for you. Basically, you can use the same mesh system, but you just add another router right in front of it to increase the capacity. Okay, so far so good, no? Bini, okay?
Okay.
So basically this the comparison. I think most of our attendance here, I think should be the repeat buyers lah. So I think you guys should have the experience with our old model, the EW9. So basically this is the spec. What's the difference lah? So the most major difference is actually you have additional one antenna, another one band come out lah. So this the more powerful 29 dBm and the back one. The power basically just for you to do the meshing lah. More power means you can extend longer, further, and then you have a better signal lah. And most important, you see what the core technology that the old one don't have is the Wi-Fi backhaul thing. And then the last thirdly is the channel shift. This one later I'll give you a brief explanation at the back. What is the technology, what is it about lah. Okay, small. Okay, this one don't need to worry about the spec. This one we will share out the PowerPoint for you guys that you can do as a reference later.
Yes, after the webinar we will send over.
Okay. So what is the mesh? How is it supposed to be using? How are you supposed to use the mesh? So I think you have experience where you go outside now. When you go to like computer store, you go to this one, you see people keep pushing the mesh technology. Even TM, I think your TM Unify also now pushing all the mesh thing. So what is it? How is it supposed to be used? So because you know lah, some people have a big house, then you buy one router, then basically the one Wi-Fi router or one Wi-Fi AP, you cannot cover the whole house, or you cannot cover the whole office, or maybe you cannot cover, maybe you don't say, importantly, like warehouse confirm cannot cover lah. This simple one, the smallest is let's say a house, apartment, or office. One AP, one router, Wi-Fi router cannot cover. So how you want to cover the whole place? So the best thing is use the mesh device lah, the mesh technology. Use the mesh technology to basically to extend the coverage. So this is actually a upgrade from the last time. What we do is a repeater. You buy a repeater to repeat the signal. So when you use the repeater, your Wi-Fi speed drop. So you see your Wi-Fi, your throughput, or your speed keep dropping when you repeat and repeat. You fix more device. So to eliminate this issue, this is why they created this Wi-Fi mesh technology thing lah. Okay, so for us IPCOM here, we went up one more level. We step up one level. Basically, what we do is we do a tri-band one. Okay, how the thing actually works. Next thing is, why must be tri-band? Because you imagine the simple one. Dual band is for your router Wi-Fi to talk to your devices, be it your laptop or mobile phone. You can run on dual band 2.4 and 5. This is the Wi-Fi. Then how about, let's say you want to do the meshing? You see, Wi-Fi need to talk to each other or so on your AP. So confirm you need to share basically the Wi-Fi signal, the Wi-Fi band from your laptop, from your tablet, from your mobile phone together with the AP, you know. Then if you got many AP, then now it's more and more people sharing. So you got not enough bandwidth with it. So basically you can feel why your Wi-Fi keep lagging one. This one is maybe like you using one person only, using one phone, one laptop only. Why two devices only, your Wi-Fi so slow and keep lagging. Because it's not one person using right now. No? Let's say you got in your house, let's say you fix 4 AP, 4 mesh devices. It's like 2 plus 3, basically 5 devices, even for one person. Because even the AP itself count as a client device already, because it's dual band. You're sharing the Wi-Fi with the AP with your devices. So how do you want to eliminate this issue? How you want to increase your throughput for you to use for you to have the best Wi-Fi speed? So this is where we have the dedicated backhaul. So to have the dedicated backhaul, so we separate out the wireless mesh link together with the Wi-Fi to your devices. So we have the separate link. So that's why we have a tri-band. We have 2 5 GHz, one for your device and one among the AP to communicate. So there's no sharing of the Wi-Fi signal. Among AP to AP, they got their own. Then to your device, to your laptop, then you have a separate one for you to use. So you get 100% for user. Then another separate 100% for the AP to AP. So sini semua understand? Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So far, okay.
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 And this device itself is simple one. So how this thing operate? Okay. Firstly, we can do like a standalone. Basically, it's a one box device. We can run the thing directly, basically without a switch, without a Wi-Fi router, without repeater, anything. Because one model can count team everything already. So this one, when do as a mesh router, you can take one. This one directly can dial up to your Unify, your Maxi, Cellcom, and this one time internet, your time fiber. So basically, one device, one part number can do, one box can settle your whole internet already. So you need more mesh AP to cover, you just add one more, add, and settle. Single port number, single SKU to settle your internet connectivity. Then secondly, let's say you have a big installation or you need to fix like to a hotel, corporate office, and then you can do it like this professional setup lah. Then this you need to do like multiple APs for projects one lah. This also you can be done. So from here, this the second mode. Basically, you can turn it into an access point. But instead of the normal access point, this access point got special feature. You can do wireless mesh. So you can do like you fix one floor, then that floor one is wired to the main switch. Then the rest you don't want to pull cable. Then straight away you can do like mesh. Or you don't want, basically you can want to fully utilize the tri-band to increase the client count. You also can do like the third option on the right hand side there. So basically instead of the 120 user limit, you can do up to 240 lah. Then with this one, so we talk about just cloud, manage the cloud apps. So basically we do provide the cloud system for you to log in, to manage. Then after that, we have the mobile phone application as well for you to go through, the look at the phone. After that, we will show you a live demo on how we manage the device through the cloud and the apps. Okay, so when we say when we design a device, when we do a product, so most important is we need to know where to put it, where to apply, I mean where to fix. So for this one, basically, you can make a lot of application. Just a sample one is like SME office, your corporate office can do, cafe. So basically, you basically plug fast in, fast out lah. Then warehouse. After we will show you how come warehouse. How come this warehouse you getting even mesh can do in warehouse? actually can one. Then large home, then bungalow lah. Then rumah-rumah datuk. Any they all most probably they use a lot of this mesh one. Then boutique hotel. So boutique hotel, you'll see some certain case where they need the mesh to solve some of the issues. Because why this we talk about boutique hotel? Because why got design this kind of things? Because there's some certain issues been designed basically to eliminate one because of the boutique hotels installation. Okay, where we talk about product, so we design product. So confirm there's a problem, then there's a need to be, then we need to have solution, correct or not? Bini, got problem, we need to have solution.
Yes.
Okay, why choose this device? So sure got problem and solution. So the first problem, this one when we talk the install application, we say apply to the bungalow, big house. Then we say rumah-rumah datuk. So the problem actually is designer house, man. So they do a lot of ID interior design, man. So now is they want to fix Wi-Fi. Sure, you encounter a lot of this. Wi-Fi signal not good. Weak signal weak. Then you need to cover whole house. But the main issue is they don't let you pull cable. They don't let you renovate the house. They don't let you hack the wall. So
Yes,
how we do?
correct.
The only option is you use the mesh Wi-Fi. Okay. Why this mesh Wi-Fi? Basically, you can put one master to basically to nearest to your Uni5, or basically one to do the dial-up. Then the rest you just plant around the house, basically to cover the whole house with the Wi-Fi lah. So you, as long as got power socket, got power point, you just on the thing, settle. No need to pull new cable. Okay. Second one, basically I don't know if you guys have kena this issue. Let's say you have multiple wireless AP, then you have this multiple wireless router. Each of the router got different SSID, Then when you move around the house or you move around the office, basically when you using you are doing a video conferencing, you are doing a video streaming. And suddenly when you move around the place, suddenly there's a disconnection. Why this thing happen is because when the Wi-Fi is connected to one AP, when they need to switch, so this is the issue is when they switch, is a totally different device. So there is a lagging, a delay between the switching from one AP1 to AP2. So when that happens, your live streaming, confirm putus. Because there's a few milliseconds there, basically there's a disconnection. Then try to negotiate for the connection to come back. Then lastly, this some more they need when you have the SSID, you have the password. So your password need to negotiate. There's a few seconds there for them to talk for the device to handshake. Then that's why all the connection delay come in. So this is where the mesh come into the picture. Because the mesh, when they do the mesh, so each of the device talk to each other already. So when you move around, they know where are you. So they'll connect you to the nearest AP, to the strongest AP. So with the mesh, when they know where you, they already ready there. Once you go near the device, basically they'll switch you to the nearest AP. Immediately, there's a no noticeable changes basically between switching, because everyone will have the same SSID, then the same password. Then all these three devices, they know where are you. Then from there, actually, you can detect and know which AP you are connected one. So within mesh, basically it become like a managed Wi-Fi system. Basically, you can control the whole Wi-Fi with just one single interface. Okay, next problem, third one. Now we talk about the bungalow. We talk interior design. Now let's say I go to office, I go to maybe like KTV cafe . So now we talk about ID, So when we talk about the normal router, where people give one now, you see slowly all the devices, they will try to do a very streamlined design. They give you a box router. So last time they correct that, they give you a router, a lot antenna. Then either 2 lah, 4 lah. Now let's say you want high speed, they give up to 8 antenna lah, 10 antenna, so like that lah. Basically, people see tasteless lah. They not very nice looking lah. So you see at the bottom here, basically the left, you prefer the one on the left or the right? You like basically antenna one, banyak-banyak batang one, or a very clean look square piece of device there? Winnie, which one you prefer? The black one or the white or the EW12?
Of course, EW12 lah, my dear.
Look nicer, right? You can plant on the ceiling, you can plant on the wall, they look like a doorbell, nobody notice. Then you want to put on the desk also, standing, people also won't look so obnoxious.
Of course, the tatuk, the client will like it so much.
Then lastly, now the next problem actually is the warehouse. Okay, just talk about application, we talk warehouse already. Now warehouse, as you guys know, they don't, once the warehouse is there, so basically they don't let you simply pull the cable. Same thing, they cannot hack the wall. They don't simply let you pull the cable everywhere. Then they want Wi-Fi, Now you have a retrofitting problem. So they have power, but they don't let you pull cable because either there's too many AC power, they can interfere with your network, or can short circuit your network cable, or they don't even want to let you pull any. So how you eliminate? So you use mesh lah, since you can tap the power, AC power plenty there. So as long as AC power, basically you can add the mesh point just to extend the Wi-Fi lah. So no worries, at the back there we will show one sample solution like actually how the thing can run lah. There's a lot of example, not even warehouse, even exhibition hall where they have the same issue. So lastly, this is more towards the software side lah. So when we talk about installation, then we say, hey, how come I need very high-tech people? They say I don't even need like Cisco engineer. Then I need Cisco engineer, expensive. I need very high level type of engineer to do the installation. Okay, now when we talk about that installation deployment, so time lah. We talk about time because when we talk about time is called money. Time is money. So got problem downtime pula. Actually it's time. So it will take long for people to come. So how you basically, what's the benefit of the mesh? So when you're using a mesh, basically what it does actually is you set up one unit. So for the mesh network to run, the other APs will need to follow the setting from the first, basically the master itself. So when these things come to be, right, so the mesh automatically need to push all the tech setting to them. They need to duplicate to all the APs. So that's why we have this managed Wi-Fi solution. So what the mesh does is basically just copy the technology from the managed Wi-Fi one, basically from the high-end corporate one. So from there, you set up one. So the rest of AP, like when you add into your mesh system, basically hands-free already. Deployment also very easy. You just plug power on, add the device, settle. You don't even need to do any setting already. Everything they will configure by themselves after that. Then now we talk. Next thing is just now we talk time, installation time, troubleshooting time, turnaround time. Next is very on site. And we need the people to be on site. We need people to be there. We need your professional technician to be site. Let's say AP spoil your Wi-Fi spoil your device got problem. Then you don't have people ready. Then travel is time already. So become issue. So how you want to eliminate this issue? So this is where cloud come in. So you got mesh already automate your installation. So let's say you can nobody there. How you want to help? So you have cloud. So cloud basically can use to manage and see the status of the device. Let's say got issue or not lah. Then you can do a remote site support from there itself already. Then another thing is, let's say mesh your AP really one piece got problem. Actually you no need to be there. you just send the replacement, or let's say they got a spare, get them to power on the device. Then your engineer from the HQ, from your office, basically you can just add the device into the mesh. That's it. You don't need to be there. Setting also can automatically push. You just get the user in the office or on the site there, maybe just a plug to get the spare out, power on, then just run, then just remotely just add the device into the mesh network, settle, done. So easy, 1, 2, 3. No need to go on site. So safe on your travel, and then you also can basically faster, basically basically your turnaround for the downtime lah. So far, any question up to here before we go to the technology? Got the technology and the technical part.
So far, is no question.
No question.
Why?
Yes.
Sorry, can you back to the 2 slide back? Just now.
Which slide?
One more slide. Okay, there is happen if let's say D is connect to E to get the internet. Then sometimes A and E is the location quite near. It will be like D sometimes connect to A or sometimes connect to E, then the internet will be intermittent disconnected.
This one no need to worry. Right now we got a function ngam. You ask this thing, it cantik already. Because the new firmware, we have this new function we call topology routing lah. So actually it can show you, because we got a lot of this AP, correct or not, got different location so you basically sometimes you connect to different AP, basically to the nearest or they have the strongest signal one, correct or not?
Yep.
Okay, this is where you can manually override the thing. You can program the node basically to talk to which node to priority the traffic lah. This function just came out on new firmware, and after can show you, no issue.
Okay.
So any more question there, Winnie?
So far in the chat box, there's no any comment.
Okay, then after we can come back again. No issue.
Sure.
So the core, we talk about the technical specs, the technology is behind this thing lah right now.
Yeah.
Okay, this one too many wording. Simple one is you got the independent backhaul lah, tri-band lah. So 2.4, 5 peak number 1, 5 peak number 2. Okay. So when you do Wi-Fi 5, so it basically is 450 plus 1002, 1002. So you have this the backhaul basically up to 1003 megabits per second one. So basically when we talk about this, basically it's faster than your cable. Your cable also 1 gigabit, maximum 1000 only. Now the backhaul, wireless faster. Basically you need a faster backhaul lah. Because if you need the wireless connection, you want to be faster. Okay. Second one is the channel shift. So what channel shift alter is actually you change the signal. When let's say you do installation, you know lah, up, down, left, right, we got a lot of people. And let's say you live in a condominium or you live in a taman, you have a lot of people using Wi-Fi. Then there's basically 9 channel or 5 gigahertz for you to use only. Then right now you must remember, 9 channel is you need to share among your community. Then right now you got the mesh device. Now not only you are fighting for channel between your neighbors, you're fighting the channel between your AP or your mesh. So how to eliminate? So this is where channel shift come in lah. And after I will show you the picture diagram, easy to understand, senang sikit. Then Wi-Fi signal strong, this one normal already. So basically when you got mesh, you got multiple AP. So why we do multiple AP is because we want a strong signal. We want a stable signal already. Instead of you putting one in the middle, then you go up to certain range, up to a certain distance, then your signal very weak. So this defeats the purpose of using mesh lah. So you need mesh with multiple pieces for you to cover the area for you to get a stronger signal lah. Okay, tri-band versus the dual band. Okay, this is where talk about tri-band. So tri-band, this one we eliminate the 2.4 first because there's no second 2.4 one. So right now, imagine this: we got you got two 5 gigahertz band. Then the old technology, the old one is dual band only. So dual band meaning you only have one 5 gigahertz. So the 5 gigahertz is actually talking to the master AP with the same the master AP together with the AP to AP, even to your mobile device in the same channel. So you are sharing channel, you're sharing SSID. So basically you reduce the speed. So this is where we use the Wi-Fi so tak puas lah. Then let's say you got many AP, you got many mesh mesh node, mesh AP so you reduce the speed already. Confirm lagi banyak, lagi slow lor. Okay, how we eliminate is, so we do the two 5 gig. So tri-band comes one dedicated, the blue color one is the band that's dedicated talking to the master AP already. So your node basically you generate the third band. This band, this 142 is especially talk to your devices only one. So basically the traffic doesn't like clash together with your mobile device. So you'll have a faster speed lah. Imagine having 1,003 dedicated backhaul to between AP, then the additional 1,003 just for your devices. Senang lah. Then the second technology is this channel shifting lah. So actually this one we borrow the technology from our CPE one. It's our outdoor this point-to-point punya device technology one. So what it does actually, like imagine this channel 36 on the Wi-Fi. So it actually is a 5,180 megahertz channel. So this is the standard channel. So standard channel meaning this channel people will use talk to the devices, talk to your mobile phone, talk to your tablet, talk to your laptop. Then AP to AP. So now it's congested. Too many people using the same channel, like walkie-talkie lah. When you got so many people talk on the same channel, basically you on the walkie-talkie, you can hear what they're talking here. You can like spy on people. Everybody use same channel. Then basically it's like highway lah. Now 2 lane. Everybody use like federal highway lah. Everybody sharing the same road. So confirm jam lah, congested. Then your Wi-Fi slow down lah. So what we do with the channel shift, actually we add the 5 gigahertz lah. So imagine this channel 36, we make it into a 36.5. So basically we add the 5 gigahertz into the 5185 megahertz. So basically it become a dedicated lane. Imagine this one lah, they build one separate tunnel, one separate highway just for your own use. Like this one, your Elon Musk one lah, they do the tunnel itself. Basically, you don't want to share the road, you make your own road, you make your own tunnel. So basically now you have your own channel 36.5. Basically this one is for AP to AP to communicate anyone. So when you have your own this channel, so basically it doesn't interfere with the normal use channel. It doesn't interfere with your basically your own use. So you have more channel to play with. One thing. Second is you make sure the communication between AP to AP consistent lah. You can get the maximum speed possible lah. And somehow when we do the channel shift, basically this thing does automatically. You won't detect the mesh punya SSID one. The channel you cannot see at all. Your mobile phone you won't detect it one. Sini okay go ahead
Okay, can.
Okay. So when we talk about the new update, this I think we done this trading since June this year. So basically we have got a lot of updates along the way lah. So this is the latest firmware update. Basically we add the cloud management into the device already. Because previously the cloud management is you need a mobile device, mobile phone to scan the QR code or scan the MAC address, then and then we add to this cloud. So right now, basically, we embed the cloud management function into the device itself lah. So you don't even need your mobile device to do the setting to connect to cloud already lah. So it will be faster for you to deploy lah. This one is especially for technician lah. This one will help technician a lot. Then the second update, I think just now got one person asking about, let's say you got many nodes, right?
Mr. Ong, it's Mr. Ong.
Mr. Ong again asked, got many nodes on. So this is where this thing come into the picture lah. You got more than one node. Now let's say you got a star-shaped topology, or maybe you got many nodes on different, right? So from here you can program your traffic. Let's say you got one master, and I got room 1, room 2, maybe I got one pantry, then I got kitchen, then I got first floor, second floor, maybe. You can program the traffic, let's say you don't want the third AP to talk to the room one, you want directly talk to the master, actually you can program. You can force the thing, basically to talk to the master directly. Then let's say room, then the third one, even you can program the thing, basically talk to the master directly to get the best speed possible lah. Then the setting actually can done down there at the bottom there. Basically, you got more than one node, only you can see the picture lah. Basically, you can set basically where the traffic flow to get the best signals. Then some more with the topology, basically you draw up the map. When let's say you got many AP, which one the signal is stronger? They will show which route will have the better signal. So from there, it will be easier for you to just click maybe to point to the strongest signal for the path to run.
Okay.
And the third one, the update. So this one on special request. Basically, a lot of people asking lah, hey, sir, now I got cafe. I want to do a captive portal. I want to do a landing page. I want to do this login. And now we basically program this thing into the AP lah. So basically this now the mesh system can become a standalone device already lah. So basically you can use the AP to do dial up to your TM fiber or your Maxis fiber. That itself we can generate those own captive portal lah. So from here you can customize, you can put a picture, you can do simple this login page just for your guests to come in lah. Okay, when we talk this device, so we selling point actually we want the fast deployment, we want the installation fast. So actually this is the step to do it lah. Simple one I'll go through quite fast lah to show you how easy is it. Basically, the first thing to do is power on the device. Then basically you do once the device on, you need to go into setting the device up lah. So to set device up, this by default is a 5.1 lah. Next thing is you just key in your admin password. So you key in your password already. Basically, immediately you come to the page to set up the internet. So basically, if you are directly connecting to a Unify, because this we have we got customized the firmware for you to basically connect directly to the Unify fiber or Maxis fiber already lah. You just key in your PPOE details, so immediately you connect there. So this can be done within the first 2 minutes already. Once connection done, then basically you see the internet can run already. So lastly say, hey, how about the mesh? What about the mesh nodes? How about the whole system? Let's say I need to fix up nodes. Simple. Once you get one unit on, you got internet already. Just turn on the nodes. Basically just on only. So by default, the nodes or basically all the other AP will straight away try to connect back to the master AP one. So from there, actually simple only. You automatically will detect, say, hey, there's a node, there's this AP trying to connect back to the mesh, on the coming mesh. Basically, you click there. Basically, you double confirm the serial number is matching, just add setter. No need to do anything already from there. So basically, they just duplicate, copy all the setting from your master to the AP, including the SSID lah. So simple that. So this all can be done under 2 minutes. Simple, right? This one, to do the setup. So this is where the selling point is basically you deploy fast. Okay. This one, I think everybody waiting for this the solution part. So basically, how you use the mesh Wi-Fi for different type of scenarios lah. Okay. Let's say you have a whole this one bungalow type lah. This is a bungalow or cafe lah. So most important, the keyword there is they don't allow you to hack wall lah. They don't allow you to basically go and drill the whole plant new cable. So how you do that? This is simple one, like the first page we see right in the front there. So basically one unit you can set up as to the dial-up, then the rest basically you can plug around the house just to extend the Wi-Fi lah. So in case let's say same floor, the signal not strong enough, let's say you can add one more or no, you add another one. Basically you get up to 3 or 4 of the same floor also. Then secondly, this one, let's say we have a small office. Like this one, it says small SME office, Soho, or maybe this one big type of Soho already lah. Then simple as well, this one you want fast. Then they basically want portable office. They don't want to pull cable because cable not nice. And everywhere they got power, no need to worry. Simple. Same like the house setup one. One for internet, then the rest basically just connect back to the other APs, to the mesh network only lah. So how about that? Let's say next one you go. How about this one? Corporate office, your big one, your big office, maybe more than one floor, 3 floors, 4 floors. Then we got a lot of devices. Maybe you got around 100 staff. Can also no issue. Can do the same thing. So how we do? Basically we do the AP mode lah, AP mode type lah. So basically we do this is what we call the larger installation type lah. So you can basically this will already act like a normal managed AP system lah. So basically actually we do have this router plus the Wi-Fi controller in a single box lah. So this is actually it's a load balancer, it's a router including a Wi-Fi controller in one box. This model is called M50. Then you can connect to a switch, to this 24-port switch. Then after all the AP can come back. Basically the master AP can come back to the switch. Then the rest actually you can either use a cable or you can use the wireless mesh to connect for them to connect to form a mesh network. So mesh either you can become a wireless or basically you can even do a wired mesh. So sample the diagram, basically let's say you want to simplify, is actually you can do like that. So basically from the first floor, the second floor, you can basically you can just chain connect back all to the switch lah. This is the wired AP wired mesh type of design. So in case of certain area where you cannot pull the cable, then only you can do the wireless mesh to run the thing lah.
Why? That means the AP there is a 2 LAN port. One is in, one is out.
Yes. There's a 2 LAN port for the device. Okay. This one some people will try to do the daisy chain thing. I do see people asking me, hey, I can daisy chain or not? Because the AP right got 2 port, correct or not? Actually, you can do that. Or you want easy one, we just do like a normal AP type lah. So basically, just link back to the switch lah. Then the why there's an oddball here? Why there's an odd one here? Because let's say you have one office or maybe one corner of the office section where it's either it's a temporary one or this one you cannot pull any network cable there, and then you can use one AP to increase the signal strength or to extend the Wi-Fi lah. So basically this become the wireless mesh lah. Okay, next one, this one boutique hotel lah. I think this boutique hotel got multiple solution one. Okay, same thing also lah. You as like boutique hotel, they want Wi-Fi to cover the whole place mah. So the simplest, this one is the lazy, we say the lazy type. There's one master AP right in the middle of the floor lah, basically in the middle of the floor. So basically the rest of the AP connects to the master AP wirelessly. But make sure as long there's a power, you can power up the device, get power up from the nearby outlet lah. Then second, there's the same like the corporate office one. So basically you can wire the whole all the devices in lah. And lastly, this one actually I received quite some inquiry. It's actually for this type. Because right now they have the installation with the AP, where the signal cannot reach the room. Basically cannot pass through the the fireproof door. And somehow you got the toilet, you got the washroom toilet in front somehow. Then up to let's say got certain this presidential suite or the bigger Airbnb type, then they got the bigger unit there. So you cannot reach a certain room at the back and until the balcony, they cannot get the Wi-Fi. So how they want to get the Wi-Fi into room, basically cover the whole room. So this is where the mesh AP come in. The mesh AP basically you want the corridor to cover the place, including the front of the door. Then if the signal weak, then you need one inside the room. Basically the wireless, basically you cannot pull new cable to the room already. So you need to put one inside the room to get the signal from the master AP outside there. Then basically to fully cover the room, just to satisfy the customer. I think you guys got this time got face this type issue or not? Winnie, I think you sure got this kind of inquiry, right?
Yes, about the fireproof door.
Fireproof door, toilet, concrete
Yeah.
wall.
Maybe the corner side.
The corner unit, then the one at the end of the corridor, which they cannot get
Yes.
Wi-Fi, correct or not?
Yeah.
All at the same case. So actually you can mix and match lah. You can use one of these, put at the corner there, the corner room, just to cover up, get them to get the Wi-Fi and to satisfy your customer. Basically just to solve the Wi-Fi coverage issue lah. Then next one, you go to the warehouse. So this is more towards the small, medium warehouse, where this is about like the corporate warehouse lah. So this warehouse, this is what you call the retrofitting one. So where certain area you cannot get the cable to go in, but you have the AC power. We can tap from the lighting, the power. So basically you can do the mesh system inside the warehouse. Then for them to do the basically your RFID, basically do your barcode scanning using your device in there. So you don't need to lay new cable. So basically you can do a mesh network inside the warehouse itself. Because as you know, certain place like the rack, or maybe the place where the truck will go by there, they cannot just simply just pull wire. Either it's very costly, or you don't have the place, basically the trunking to pull the cable. So this is where sometimes the mesh come into the picture to come and save the day. And lastly, this one actually quite new. This one actually we have inquiry for like exhibition hall. This like the temporary makeshift hall. Then even the banquet hall, so people want Wi-Fi. Somehow people want Wi-Fi. And the makeshift exhibition hall is not the guest want the Wi-Fi. It's actually the exhibitor. Basically, they want Wi-Fi for them to do their billing. Sometimes they got use post system to do the bill. Then they just simply don't want to buy. Then they will ask for the organizer. Hey, can go internet. I want internet. I don't want to bring my 4G router. Sometimes the 4G also cannot cover. Don't have signal. So how we do is simple is basically we can use this is temporary setup one. So you get this speaker pole or basically the speaker stand. Then you just mount the AP on top of it. So as long there's one AP become the master getting the internet from outside. So basically you just plant the mesh node around the hall just to get the Wi-Fi. Basically just to get the internet inside the hall only. So this is for the exhibitor to use one. Then if you want, you can also set up the captive portal for the guest Wi-Fi for the guest to use. You also can do this the same thing lah. So far here my thing finished already. So I got any question? Anything to ask first?
Right.
Yes.
The checkbox got the Mr. Ng. He asking, what is the maximum distance between the two AP in open area for the mesh setup?
Okay, open area so far I tested can reach up to 150 meters lah.
See.
Because this one the Wi-Fi is up to 30 dBm, very strong.
So which means maximum one master can be go through by means minimum by 4 lah, or what?
Okay, one master actually you can go up to 5 lah.
I believe
So,
Mr.
The spec actually we put it 5 lah for safety lah. Okay, we go back first.
Yeah, can.
Okay, basically we can do up to this one. We expect we put up to 5. But I do see actually got some people they can do up to they do actually put up to 6 or 7.
Means depends on the site deployment lah. Correct.
Depends on the site deployment, and then one master, because where you put the master first, in the corner or at the center. So it become like a star topology, you know. Then actually is the network nodes 5 is the maximum actually the hops lah. So let's say you do in a star, in a circle. So basically you can do up to 6 units, 7 units, no issue lah.
So Sunny is asking, Sunny is asking, maximum the AP can be handled by the master. What is the maximum AP can be handled by master?
So far I never really hantam over 20 yet lah. That day for one hotel one, we do tested. Basically this type was set up. Basically we wired the whole, we wired everything, get up to 20 pieces.
Okay.
The day we do the wire up to 20 pieces.
Which means like a medium corporate office.
Yes, medium corporate office at the time. Then somehow we never on the controller lah.
So which means the manage they still need to the M50, is that correct?
M50 actually you can do dual mode. One is become a normal router. You can turn off the Wi-Fi controller one. Then for the just now you mentioned the 20 pieces one is actually we turn off the Wi-Fi controller. We let the EW12 to manage the mesh itself lah.
Okay. So any questions?
Then let's say you use the M50 to manage the AP, I think can go more than 50. Because the AP when it turns to AP mode, basically it become like a normal AP with the added functionality of the wireless mesh. Basically you become like what like this case let's say you got the room at the corner one where they cannot get the Wi-Fi, right? Then you want to use wireless, and then you can do this type of installation. Then in that matter, right, since you are using the Wi-Fi controller, you can mix and match with other AP, other model of an AP also you can do it.
Okay. So far, any question more? There is no question. Okay. It's from the Nastorin Sandrian Berhad. It's asking about distance signal maximum and distance AP to AP.
AP to AP, okay. We will prefer you put it basically less than 100 meter to get the signal strength to be strong. Basically, we preferably Then some more is for the distance. Actually, you must see case by case one. Open area, 150 meter, no issue. So when we talk about wall got blocking, then we need to see material already. So this is where this part is very, this function people will want it lah. Or people ask for this function lah. So when we got the topology right, we will know how the signal strength. Basically, you calculate there. So when you click on the line, it actually can show you the signal strength as the current speed one. Oh yeah, forgot to do the live demo testing. Show you. Okay, never mind. Since everybody's still
All
here.
right. Before you show, I think Mr. Sony, they asking about if no controller is that cannot be mixed with other models.
Cannot. If you want to mix with other model like our normal AP, right, the W63, 66, and then you need the controller.
Okay.
Okay, semua.
So you will show the
See the demo sekejap lah, senang. This is the cloud system lah. Okay. Actually, we got one for Datuk Seri punya rumah lah ini. Ini diam-diam show you guys lah. Here got 3 pieces access point. So basically, it's actually how to say this is the EW12 running AP mode. Then that one we turn off the Wi-Fi controller ni. So here 3 devices. Actually, you can see lah. The riser is the main one. So actually, the signal strength right now actually minus 70, 67, right? You already got 700 back there lah. This is the on the bad day lah, we say lah. So on the average, basically on the good day, you can reach up to 1,003, you know. Then on average, actually, you can get around 900 max one. Then we can see this one connect to where lah. We say this one is actually connect to the pantry, you know, the riser there. This is actually inside the bungalow, inside the house. Okay, let's say I give you another project. You actually fix a sample at my house. So this is actually the correct one. This is actually one become the router, the other become the access point. So there's two unit here lah. They are sorry lah, they don't have so many to fix at my place to do the demo lah. Okay, so you can see the signal strength here already. So right now actually they're running this one. Running a 2.4 gigahertz punya mesh network lah. Because so far my place there's too many 5 gigahertz channel, so it's saturated. Everything just they knock out all my Wi-Fi, including my other APs. So let's say I need to do a remote web management. See, these are actually this cloud manage. So let's say I need to go to manage my device. I can come here, go to the web management. Because this will show all this one. Then let's say I need to change the Wi-Fi access ID. I can come here to wireless setting, just key in my wireless profile or the password. Let's say I create one profile here, password. Then just push at the bottom there, just push the setting over ni lah. Simple. All through the web. So you got a lot of multiple sites, you got more than 10, 20 AP, even faster, easier lah. Then in case you need to remote to your device, you also can do that. So from here, basically you remote the web management, you click. So from outside the office, maybe you're at a cafe, you want to log into the device, you can do that same easy. Now I'm inside the network already, inside the device. So that's how we talk about this topology. So these are all under the node management lah. So topology. So if I have more devices, so basically it will show how much speed I'm doing lah. So right now my 5 gig there KO already. I need to run a 2.4. So my signals, basically this signal strength not very good there lah. Okay, then how about mobile apps? Okay, can show you also, no issue. Wait, give me for a while. Ini need to run emulator. Okay, hopefully everybody can see this actually the emulator inside this one lah. The Android apps emulator inside my PC lah. So here actually you can see. I hope they say I want to see the mesh network. That's why I go to the Dato' rumah. So here is actually what it shows inside the network lah.
Can see. This is the mobile apps, is it?
Yes, this is the mobile apps. So this is the signal strength. So you're getting around the 800 meg there. Between AP to AP.
Okay.
Then lastly, let's say I go towards to my house, same thing lah. These are 1-to-1 only lah. So I need to know how strong. So from here, associated. So this one running 2.4. So basically, sometimes you use the web, you can see more details. You can remote see what's going on lah. Then you want to change SSID, or you can go to more here. You can do all the setting here. Simple ni.
Means by manually.
Here you basically use your mobile phone or use the phone app. Basically you can manage all your device from anywhere outside, inside office, for outside, simple management lah. Then client, you can see how many client online for one click there. Then this one is the normal type installation lah. This the Wi-Fi router controller all in lah with one AP lah. Then you can even manage the switches as well lah. From one single app, one single interface can settle everything. So today EW12 actually we got two projects. You see two sites only lah. Basically, what we call is the cable free punya lah. So for anything, any question on the app or the web?
I think so far is no any question.
Question time, Q&A.
Yeah. Maybe we give 1 minute. Maybe we are waiting for the questions. Maybe let's talk about the product. So the product, the pricing, you can get the pricing from me or our sales team. And the product is come with the 3 years warranty. If you need the loan unit, maybe you can request it from my team or me. We can try to arrange for you. So far is no any question. Why cannot hear you?
All the loan unit, test unit, all can get from Winnie. Contact Winnie for all the basically all the inquiry. Like if you got issue, you need engineering assistance. Let's say you got your Wi-Fi problems, basically just contact VD, keep in touch. Then we'll try to arrange with you guys. Then we try to solve your problem.
Yeah, I
We'll
believe
propose a solution for you.
I believe IBCom will be provided to us. Correct, not Wai?
No issue, can.
Yeah, okay. So if let's say, Mr. Sunny is asking, is it got any test unit from you?
Got lah, I learned for you already.
Yes, got. If let's say no any question, maybe we be announce about the next year for the 2022 the webinar, and you can be try to check our website. It's under the category event, and then we will show about the beside the left hand side we have a show about the brand, our brand category, and you can be go through inside and check the date and register. If let's say if you have any question, you can try to call me or our sales team. We can help you to register the webinar. And the next webinar will be on the January 5th of January, Wednesday. So that one is the brand for Ubiquity Network, and the title will be is the managing hotspot system with the UBNT controller. So if let's say you want to register, you can be go through our website, or maybe you can be go through by our sales team. So is there still any question? Why the site you still have any announcement, or you?
No new announcement so far. Just we to since this the final webinar for this year. Just wish
Yes.
everybody happy New Year first lah.
Very happy to see you next year. Okay.
Next year.
Yeah. Okay. So you can be go through our chat box. PP they will send about the link, and you can be registered. Go through by the chat box. So if no any question, maybe we'll be end of the webinar. And for your information, the video recorder and the data sheet will be emailed to you after the webinar. And you got any sales inquiry, you can try to contact us or email to our sales@syncroweb.com. So once again, thank you, YY. Thank you for your all attendance. And maybe I wish you all the happy New Year, and stay safe and take care. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Happy New Year. Bye.
Yeah, bye.